All right. What's up, you guys? What's up, Scamp? What's up, Nova? Um, my bot account like just broke. So like right as I started my stream. So give me just a second to fix that real quick. Um, I don't know why it did that, but of course, like right as I started stream. Um, so anyway, yeah, I need to fix that, but I I want to do. I'm a little torn because I kind of just want to do like 15 hours of practice today for Elden Ring, but I kind of want to do just like full runs. Hang on. But I don't know. I might just end up doing like a little bit of practice on the running section for the Crystallian and then just do a full run, because that section was kind of trash yesterday. Like that was a rough section, but we'll see. Can this please log in already? See, anyway, the only scary part about that Crystalline dungeon is the marionettes, which I think if I just stay on the right wall until I lose stamina from them shooting arrows and then cut across, I should be fine because I'll just strafe the arrows. And then the big miner is also kind of scary, but I don't even know if there's anything I can do about that. Oh my god. I might just have to go without my bot today because this is not working. What's up, Lemon? How's it going, dude? Okay, come on, dude. I don't even know if this is the right account for this. I don't think it is, but I don't even. It's fine. It's fine. I'll worry about logging in later. So I won't have a bot today. It's fine. YouTube video finally showed. Nice. Yeah, I tried something different with it, but I don't know if I really like it or not, because I've done the like intro with my face. I did it on the Night Rain video, and I didn't really like how it turned out then, but I feel like it was better this time. But there's still like the black bars on the side, which looked like trash, and I thought I removed them, but I guess I didn't. I'm not sure how. And the video quality was still kind of fucked up, and I don't know why. So I'll need to like figure out how to fix that. But other than that, I think I liked how it turned out. And I've been working on the. I guess I can actually use this one. I like how it turned out for the most part. I've been working on the next one that I played, the next bingo match that I played, but I'm not finished with it yet. I'll probably upload it Friday like I did with the last one. Yeah, I wonder if it was the original footage, because I think it was before I really set up my stream settings and stuff. But I'm not entirely sure. So I don't know. I'll just need to look at it and see if I can figure it out, but because it was the same thing on the Uchi run, was the quality was really bad. In the video, like, it did pretty well for me. The quality was kind of bad. I don't know. I landed on the tree before and not died, so it's not a consistent thing. But I wanted to run through this dungeon again to see the just how this section would go without stealth, because this was the only sketchy thing yesterday for the most part. Yeah, for the most part, this was fine. It was just the marionettes section where it got sketchy. So this guy doesn't really do anything. Probably can just sprint straight through here, honestly. Yep. And then I really don't want to have to throw a kukri in here because I literally ended with one, which means I have one kukri of wiggle room, which I don't like so much. Yeah, like that's kind of sketchy, dude. I should have made a save there. Oh, you know what I could do is maybe drop down on these instead. Ah, there we go. Somberstone, I don't care. Okay, yeah, so the marionettes is really the only sketchy part, but is there anything I can really do there? I don't think so. Let me do it again. That drop down will actually be really nice for the final guy. Just the marionettes now. Yeah, I'm just gonna start a run after this. I just want to figure out this one running section, because this was... I'm pretty sure this was the only sketchy running section yesterday. I think everything else was perfectly fine. So yeah, if he's on the left side here, I can sprint through. But if he's like too close to the door, I can just crouch around him. From the elevator platform itself? Oh, you mean like go onto the elevator platform and then drop down onto the rock? Do you have any recommendations for the marionettes here? Let me pull the elevator back up. I guess it won't in the save, but... So, can you run straight back? Oh. Can. Yeah, I think I like that more. Maybe I should still go to the left, but... Yeah, I was a little worried he could fall on top of me, but he seemed like he couldn't, but I wouldn't be surprised if he could. But yeah, the marionettes are kind of... a little sketchy. Yeah, because, like, that one can just see me almost the whole time. Which is a little bit of a problem. Oh boy. Do you jump onto this platform or this one? It's probably the same safety. I don't know what I'm doing with the arch. I just like I thought there was more space to run across, but I don't know. It seems like it doesn't really matter too much. Because if you hug the right side, then one of them can't see you, and if you hug the left side, the other one can't see you, but one of them will always be able to see you. Like, I didn't even see a single arrow that time. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, he didn't even chase me this time. Oh, that might be the best option, actually. Let me see this real quick. Oh my god. It is actually... whatever. Oh. Sure, I guess. I thought that said no hit sleepy any percent. Oh my god. Dude, the arrow went like right between your legs. Oh, you bet on an attack. Oh, that's really smart. Huh. Dude. That arrow? Dude, this arrow goes right under your legs, which is crazy. Okay, that looked... I don't know, that like really sketches me out, but like, am I doing... what I'm doing is any better? No. I don't think so. A different line? Gotcha. I mean, it looks... like, it looks safe enough, I guess. It doesn't look worse than what I'm doing. So... oh my god. I don't know if I did it right. I look behind... well, I think I did yesterday, but it didn't really help. What's up, dude? Okay, you probably should try and find a spot in the wall I can look at to walk off, but that's not too bad, honestly. Like, it's really just the archers now, but I mean, that... it seems fine, I think. That seems so much worse. Yeah, because like, no matter which side you're on, one of them can see you always, I think. if you run straight in the middle? Actually, I doubt there's a way to make it work, but... Yeah, you hug left the whole time. I was wondering if there was something different, but... I don't know, everything seems equally sketchy. So that's kind of where they stopped shooting, I think. So it makes me feel a bit better. There's only like one arrow that gets shot when you go left. Or like one that goes past you, really. Maybe two. But the other ways it seems worse. I'll probably just hug left. Oh, item block. Dude, like, there's no way I'm doing this right. Let me rewatch this. Jump hard right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe I could, but you have to go back left at some point. Maybe... It seemed like they stopped shooting at a certain point and start chasing you to get in range again. Yeah, my original thought was like, oh, I'll just stay on the right side of the wall and then I'll go left and just strafe all the arrows. Right there? There was actually a lot more sacks on the left side than I realized. Surely at the furthest ones. Because I think before that it doesn't make sense, because they've just fallen, they're not really shooting yet. Although I will say, out of however many times I've done this, I have yet to be hit yet, so that's a good sign. Surely it's just consistent in a lot of different ways. Yeah, nothing seems good. It's like two archers, one of which will always be able to see you in a very tight hallway. At least they're not DS2 archers, though, that like track you and stuff, so I guess that's a benefit. Okay, maybe. Didn't see any arrows that time. We'll see. Yeah, I cut back right after, because when I stayed on the right side, there was an arrow that went like right under my leg. Yo, plural. Thanks so much for the raid, dude. How was your stream? That actually seems decent. That actually seems decent. Yeah, what's up, Thomas? How's it going, dude? Yeah, I know. I like plural, though. It's a good name. I'm doing good. I'm trying to figure out this one little running section because this was the main sketchy part yesterday. And I'm realizing there's not really a great answer. Although that seems pretty good. I don't see a single arrow, and once I jump back across, I'm out of line of sight. This guy's moveset's crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just trying to figure this out, and then I'm gonna do a real run. But yeah, true. 4 swords. If I had 4 swords, dude, I'd go crazy, man. I want to know if there's like a way to deal with that attack when they all of them have it where they just kind of go berserk and they just spin around a bunch and shoot a million arrows or stab their spears or swords a billion times. I wonder if there's a way to like actually deal with that one. That seems decent. I mean, I actually saw 2 arrow sparks that time, so I don't know. I mean, I didn't get hit by them. Professors including all great runes in your regular. That's so funny, dude. That's cool though. That's cool. That's wild. I can't believe that. That's actually insane. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's the one where he spins a bunch more. Dude, this guy's so cool, actually. Dude, he just, like, he swings so many times. Oh. Okay, seriously? Okay, but that one you can't strafe. I somehow keep mixing that one up. It looks like he has 3 attacks right now. But yeah, I think that line will, I think that'll work. I guess I'll run it from the beginning, even though the elevators aren't up. I'll just drop down on the sides. Whippersnapper. Yeah, I mean it's kind of cool. Like it is cool that that's a thing, you know. Young whippersnapper. That's awesome. Why did you go like past the pillar in this room, Fetchery? Was there a reason for it or just like just chilling? Oh yeah, that seems pretty solid. And these guys don't aggro, right? If you run in front of them? Yeah. Only if you steal their rocks. Oh, look at that. How's the beam? I don't know, it seems so irrelevant, but I'm curious if there's a reason for it. I'll show where you would did it. I think it was just like you were getting stamina or something. Like you ran, if I'm remembering correctly, you ran like right here, which like doesn't, like it seems so irrelevant, but I'm curious if there's a reason for it. Oh, you didn't see me, sir. Surely that's fine. Okay, that is the closest it's gotten. But even then, like, I don't know, it seemed okay. Maybe I should jump back a second later instead. Oh, see the mage, okay. Yeah, I think waiting a second is a little better there. Just because he won't be shooting at the left side when I jump back. I think that's what happened that other time. Anyway. Guess I'll go ahead and start a run. See how it goes. I wonder... I think I should buy some throwing daggers before Renala. Just to deal with the kids. Although, one day, not today, I'm probably gonna sit in that arena for like 5 hours and just try and figure out like where all the kid spawns are, because I vaguely know where they are for the first wave, but I want to figure out where they are for the other waves and stuff. And see if there's like an easier way to deal with it. Or just like how to deal with it better for my own gameplay. Because I really hate punching the kids. But I also, like, for weapon only, you kind of have to. I throw cuckoos on this run, but I don't know. I need to figure out a better strat for that. If I figure out a better strat, I mean just learn how to do it better and get more comfy with it. Do you have a guide on Renala fetchery? I know you've done it on several runs, which I need to go. I've been meaning to go look at just to see like how you do it, because you don't one cycle her. But I have not done it yet. Does anyone have like an R1+0 all Great Runes run, actually? I'm sure you would just like poison rot her, but I'm curious if that's actually, like, has anyone done that? Surely someone has. Didn't Azaz do that or something? Maybe I'm misremembering. Greatsword tap R2? Really? Hmm.
But I can also that you're not then why not? I am Carlin.
All Great Runes R01+0. Can you even wield the Greatsword at R01? Probably. There's no way that's 100% though, right, Lemon? Like, it would, She could hyper armor out of it, I think, right? She can hyper armor out almost everything. I'm not the biggest Renala knower, though. That's just my first thought to that. 4 or so, yeah. I thought it had been done, but I don't remember who did it. I want to say Azaz did it. Like, he did All Remembrances? I can't remember who it was. I'm mixing people up in my brain now. But I remember seeing someone do All Remembrances, and they were doing Night Comment on Fias. I think it was Azaz, but it might have been like Recycle or something. I can't remember who it was. Oh, Azaz wandering, cycle Shulking Marshal. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe it was wandering. I was watching actually. I really can't remember who it was. Yeah, Marshal's definitely the most recent one to do it. I know Meta said she wants to do it, I think. But I don't even think she started routing it yet, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I don't even think Gino's done it, to be honest. I might be wrong on that one, but he's definitely done like R1 plus 0 kills on all of them, because he did route all Great Runes Master Rune, but I don't think he did R1 plus 0 all Great Runes. Yeah, she's been doing some other stuff. I know she was doing Stormhawk Axe recently, right? That one actually looked pretty sick. I was gonna route that any percent at one point, but I got stuck when I had trouble killing the Felly without the flail, and I was like, yeah, this just isn't really worth my time, I don't think. What's up, Football God? How's it going, dude? How does Meta actually get Stormhawk Axe without the flail, or does she just use the flail? Because the flail, I'm pretty sure it's just 100% stun locks Nepheli, but I think that's just against the Team Hillit's rules. I don't know if Meta's following those or not. See, I started Samurai, and I tried to find a way to cheese her or something, and I ended up getting on top of the shelves in the room with her, but I couldn't break or kill her with it. She just kept like going in weird spots and rolling my arrows and stuff. I tried an Uchi strat, but it wasn't 100%, so I kind of just gave up. Easy with Uchi, okay. Maybe I just had a bad strat on her. I didn't spend too long on it, but yeah. Flaws with bleed. And oh, for all Great Runes. That makes sense, yeah. Claws are good. He probably, well, I'm surprised he didn't use Starfist, but I guess claws are also insane at R1 plus 0. Oh, for Ronala, yeah. Surely he didn't get a 1 cycle. Because I know on like ultra low damage runs, like Master Run, you just do Poison Rot and you let her go back in the bubble and she just takes damage the whole time. I don't think she can die in it though. So, oh, excuse me. So, wait, Nephi did Master Run all Great Runes, right? I'm pretty sure he did, right? He 2 cycled, yeah. I thought she would take poison and rot damage, so you would do that and then just like repeat it when it wears off. For part 2, you use you get the poison rot and then you wait for the wolf summons and then you just kind of sit there and wait for poison and rot, and you can do frost procs during that, I think. I don't know who Nati is. I hope I said that right. Nati? I don't know who that is, but if they've done R1 plus 0 all Great Runes, they're probably pretty good. I would have to imagine. Yeah, I think Nephi did all Great Runes Master Run though, right? I know he did any percent. I'm pretty sure he did Master Run too. Or all Great Runes too. Which is, it's just crazy, dude. Sick run, though. That's for sure. Super sick run. I think I would like to do Master Run at some point, like even if it's just any percent, but I have also seen and heard that the setup on that run is pretty miserable, so I might not. Which, I don't know. I like the idea of Master Run no stat boosting because it's like it feels like the most naked form of the game, I guess. But I don't know. You'd limit yourself by so many weapon choices that would be cool. So I'm not even sure, like, if I would want to really do that. Just because I would want to use different weapons. Like, I don't want to just use Starfist the whole time. Because that's pretty much what it is. No upgrades, no Ox, any percent? Okay, I mean... I guess it's not all Great Runes, but that's still such an insane run. Especially for Godskin Duo. Like, people who can actually fight Godskin Duo, I'm just shocked. Like, you, Vetri, Recycle, Mid did it recently. Like, it's just insane, dude. Just have Bernie. That's fair. It is really impressive. Like, it is really impressive. I fight them sometimes in my casual runs and stuff, and I'm okay at both Noble and Apostle. I'm not good enough to no-hit them consistently. So I think that's part of why it's so impressive, but the fact that there's two also is just crazy. And because they are both individually very tricky fights, too. Cheeks at Apostle. Yeah, Apostle's fun. I really like Apostle, but I need to learn Noble a bit better, but I don't like him quite as much. Apostle is sick, but I need to practice him more. Please stop talking to me, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like doing Crystallian for my stones instead of, doing all the pickups. I feel like it might be faster. I'd be curious to time it, but yeah, it definitely feels a bit better, because I feel like I'm actually doing something instead of just running around picking up stones for 5 hours. I guess I'll go get the 7s on the rock, too. I don't know, I might stick to doing Apostle, or to Crystallian. It's a slower dungeon. It's not too bad, though, but it is a bit of a slower one. Oh, I forgot to get Turtle Talisman, and I didn't get the Grace over there either. Damn, that is tragic. I did forget, right? Yeah, I did. I'll go get it after I get the other deck this half. So I think I can go from 3rd Church and jump up there. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I spend less time running around picking up stones when I do Crystallian, so it feels a bit better. And it feels like it might be faster, because the dungeon is a long dungeon, but you pretty much just run the whole thing. Like, you don't really have to kill anybody in there. And then the Crystallian is also pretty quick, depending on your weapon, but the Omenkiller Cleaver is very fast. I think you can go from Third Church backwards to the ruins and get the talisman, since I didn't get Saint's Bridge Grace. But yeah, the big things I need to remember are rest before I kill the Omen Killers so that I can go change my physic and go to Round Table, but I don't need anything from there. Excuse me. And then I also need to get the Wild Strikes before Market, and I need to get the Grace and Stormveil for the Jump Talisman. I think that's all I really forgot about yesterday, though. But yeah, I think, I don't know, I have a lot of runs I want to do. I think after this run, I might just do the region locked all bosses plus DLC run, because that one I was really close to getting. I think he woke up. Oh, no he didn't. Thought I heard him stepping. But yeah, I think I might do the all bosses run next, and then I will do R1 plus 0. Or the Death's Poker run, I don't know. But yeah, I keep thinking about that all bosses run, because I can make the beginning a bit smoother, and I think I can save some time. If I just start with Samurai instead of Vagabond, I lose my, like, makeshift stealth early with, the, like, thing that makes your footsteps silent, but it's not that big of a deal, because I think the Samurai starts just so much stronger. Thanks. Okay, so I think I can go both Spirit Springs. Go backwards, maybe? I think that's how you can do it. Probably should have gone this way normally, though. Oh, yeah. Is this actually faster than what I've been doing? Because I think it's in this room. Oh, yeah, right here. Dude, that might actually just be faster than what I've been doing. Usually I get Summon Water and run all the way across, but I think that might be quicker. If not, though, like, it doesn't matter. It's not really like a time loss to do this, if it is one. What is this one? Very good. Thanks. I think the other thing that's really nice about the Crystallian is that I don't really have to run all the way across Liurnia, which I absolutely despise doing. I guess I kind of still do to do Raya's quest on this run, but for most runs I won't need to do that. Think about how quick Liurnia would be. I would literally do the skip, go to the teleporter, go get the Academy key, get the Grace for the Crystallian, and leave. That's all I would do in Liurnia, but on this, I need to do Raya for Volcano Manor, obviously, and for Rykard I get Vow of the Indomitable. So, like, I do kind of need to run across Liurnia, but it's not as bad. And I think on a run where I'm skipping Manor, it would be so much faster, because I don't need Vow of the Indomitable or Raya. So I can just do the bare minimum here very quickly. Oh, I also forgot to turn on my music, of course. I always do that. It's a bit close there. I almost fell off. And I do grab some stones on the way, but, like, it's... I don't know, I feel like the Crystallian's just better, dude. At least for the 2s in Liurnia. I don't know, we'll see. I might play around with it in future smithing routes. Just only killing the Crystallian instead of grabbing my stones. Alright, let me open Spotify real quick. Because I guess, like, getting this, I do already get... Well, I only get 3 smithing 2s. So I guess I don't get as many. Like, the ones would be easy to get. You just buy the 3 on Saints Bridge, because you pretty much always go through there for Sleep Pot recipe. And then you'd probably buy the 3 at Mistwood Merchant. So you could get your 12 ones really easily, or if you're doing Blue Dancer, you could get the 3 in there as well. But the 2s are a bit harder. You get 2 on the way to the key, but then the other ones are not as simple. So maybe it's worth it just to skip the 2s. I don't know. I'll play around with it in future smithing routes though, that's for sure. I'm curious how nice it'll be. Oh, excuse me. And obviously for somber routes you would just go EG. Shit, like, we're... I don't know, almost done with setup is a bit dramatic, but... I think for the fact that I'm choosing Bellbearing Hunter, and I'm almost in Manor, I feel like this is pretty solid time. And then, yeah, after I do... go, have to go Crystallian and cheese DTS, but... I don't know, I feel like its setup's a lot faster. It's definitely much better than it was before, though, because before I was collecting all of the smithing 1s and 2s, which was cool, but it was just way too much to get, dude. It was way, way, way too long. think I was getting to Altus at like, I don't know, 50 minutes or something. Or that's not true, because I was killing Miranda. So I was getting there a bit earlier to kill him, but then I would come back to Leonia to pick up more stones.
Thug only if you've. What a blessing. Thug should please.
So yeah, it wasn't... I got to Altus probably at the same time, but I still had to go get my Cleaver and do a bunch more collection, which I don't have to really do anymore.
Now consider I'm not in love with it. You were first.
But at least the collection now is killing a boss instead of running around for 15 minutes picking stuff up. If I do another power stance run, though, for smithing route, I will absolutely be doing this. I will not be doing more collection. Especially because, like, Omenkiller Cleaver is not really a... It's not a super heavy weapon, but it's not a light weapon. And the fact that I have plenty of cash to upgrade 2 is pretty promising. Okay, I'll rest when I get to Prison Town Church. Take a nighttime and switch my physic. Okay, I'm just thinking, like, if I do a run where I don't need to cheese a boss for money early on, we could be set up by, like, 20 minutes, maybe. Just kind of guessing. Depending on the weapon. If it's somber or smithing. Like, if it's somber, we can do both Dectus halves, get Source Seal, and, like, whatever other talismans we need, like Blue Dancer, Jar Shard Axe, Talisman, whatever. And then we can go to EG, and then get +1 and go straight to Market. Like, that would be 20 minutes setup, I think, roughly. That's crazy. It's a blank. Yeah, the poison cheese, dude. Almost there. Yeah, the biggest thing I don't like about all Great Runes is the Noble Rykard still feels like setup because I'm not using my weapon for it. Like, I hate Rykard on all Great Runes. It doesn't... I know I've talked about this several times. It just doesn't make sense to me, but then I also, after Rykard, I go get Gambit and no skill for the Torch, and then I go get Golden Vow, and then Owl. Like, it's just so much more setup right after him. That's true, I guess. I could do part 1 Rykard, but that's a stupid idea, so I'm not gonna do it. But I could. You're right, I could. True, yeah, you technically could, but I'm not... Yeah, just go kill Blue Loretta, go all the way down to the Lake of Rot, and get Bra Pots so I can cheese Rykard with my weapon.
If I knew you, I hereby take my hand.
Good idea.
I will pray.
Oh. Thanks. Did you really, Link? There's no way. That's stupid. I'm glad you decided to not do that. There's not a whole lot of weapons that could actually do Rykard in no hit. Like, realistically. I was tempted to, down patch to the OG Beastjaw, because Beastjaw is like one of my favorite weapons. I just think it's really cool. But I've been tempted to down patch to OG Beastjaw and do all bosses no hit with it, and on that I probably would kill Rykard, just because I think it could do it. I don't even know how to down patch, so I'd have to figure that out first, but it'd be cool, I think, to try. Alright, good luck with the interviews, Link.
Forgive me to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering. Let my hand.
Wait, I don't think I need to buy anything from Round Table. So just go right back. I guess I could have rested at the table, though, and done what I needed to do. I'm gonna leave it at... Oh! I didn't really go across lava, actually. So I don't need to put that at higher. And I technically have the strength right now, so... I'll probably get 23 anyway, though. You should still have enough money after DTS. Dude, that's probably the fastest poison I've ever had. I don't think those guys can chase me all the way over here, but if it happened, I wouldn't be too surprised, honestly. Nice. Okay, did the snake hear me this time? That's the question. Can't even see him, dude. We didn't. Perfect. Okay, so just need to wait for him to go back. This is the only part that sucks about this, but it's fine. I think overall it is better than the alternative. I did want to actually look and see if I could jump off that railing there instead of opening the door. But I think there's like lava and or snails. Nice. Very nice, dude. I really like this, actually. I think it was Jins yesterday who recommended I just kill the two here instead, which led to all the testing and stuff, and it works so much better, dude. It really does. That plus the Crystallian is really, really some nice changes. Bitch. Why would you do that attack? I actually learned that guy's moveset one day, which kind of came in clutch there. I should have rolled another time, but it's fine. Nice. Probably should keep double jumping there just to avoid the small tree. And we'll see if this strat works on these guys. I guess I don't really need this grace, but oh well. I just feel like there should be more to this song, but then there's not. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, he did do an attack. Perfect. Nice, dude. That felt way better. Perfect. That was perfect. And I just don't have to get hit to the Crystallian. Nice. Oh, except for I can't go here yet. I need to go get the other bell bearing first. Oops. Nice, dude. That worked way better. Baiting the attack, that line with the marionettes. We got really nice RNG on the Crystallian for the double charge RT punish. Hey dude, look at that. We're gonna have like a 45-minute setup, which is like kind of normal, almost, I feel like. But we're upgrading 2 weapons, and we already have been to Volcano Manor and gotten both of the weapons. Like, that's crazy to me, how much faster this is. I think before my setup was like, I don't know, it was like 50-something minutes to get both cleavers, and the bell bearing, and the stones, and the Indomitable and stuff. I feel like we've shaved off a lot of time. Yo, Numa, thank you so much for the raid, dude. How was your stream, man? What's up, Dark One? Yeah, how's the the 9 Souls routing going? I wish I had finished 9 Souls. I played like probably 2/3 of the game and then I stopped playing, which was really sad because it's such a great game. I got my brother hooked on it too. He really likes it. Yeah, dude, I watched a little bit the other day. I don't really know enough about the game to be able to understand what's happening, but it's such a sick game, dude. It's so good. Hopefully you're enjoying it, though. Yeah, it is really tough. Have you tested the final boss at all? Because I remember when my brother fought the final boss, and it was brutal. Like, that boss is tricky. And I imagine you can't really cheese any bosses in that game like you can in Elden Ring. Area to area, that makes sense, yeah. But that's a long run. Do you have any idea how long it's gonna be? Horrible running section. Rip. But hey, you got it out of the way, right? Surely that's a positive. Four and a half? Damn, dude, that's a long run. I guess that's any percent, but there's not really... Like, the only difference would be any percent in all bosses, right? There's not a all Great Runes type of category. That's a long run, dude. That's a long run. That's like longer, as long or longer than all Remembrances, dude. True, better than no run, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought, is that any percent was basically all major bosses, because you need to get like all of the souls, the 9 souls or whatever. I haven't finished it, but I know a little bit because my brother finished it. And yeah, I thought you had to get all of the 9 major souls or whatever they're called, and that's basically your any percent. But it's like if you had to do all 7 Great Runes to complete the any percent. It would just, there wouldn't be an all Great Runes category. It would just be any percent, you know. So it'd just be like, the only thing would be all bosses, because there's surely some optional bosses, right? Oops. Hollow Knight training had sword only. I see. Optional mini bosses? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought, but like, again, I haven't finished the game, so I wasn't sure. But I think my brother had missed like a couple of bosses or something on his playthrough. He's been trying to convince me to finish the game, so. And I did pick it up again, and I think I started a new playthrough, but I didn't get very far before we split for, like, we were visiting my parents, and then I started playing them, but then we went back home, and we live on the opposite side of the country. Yeah, it is an awesome game. I actually, License had a giveaway for it for Christmas one year, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, dude. I may as well throw my name into the raffle. I'm probably not gonna win, but I ended up winning, and I probably never would have gotten this game if it weren't for that. And I started playing it when I was on vacation, and I really liked it. I got pretty far into the game, but when I left visiting my family and went back home, I stopped playing it because I didn't have it downloaded on my PC, and I just got back to streaming Elden Ring probably. So I never finished it, but it's, from what I did play and what I've seen from my brother, it's an awesome game. And I recommended it to him, and he really likes it. He really likes it. Charge parry. Yeah, dude, it's cool. It's a really cool game. I'm gonna try the no kukri cheese here. Might be better with longer range. Surely this won't go poorly. Oh, I kind of messed up the line. Oops. But yeah, my biggest complaint about it, it's not even really a complaint, I'm just really bad at parrying, so it doesn't really mesh with me well. Nice. But yeah, if you need to take a break and do like post-stream stuff, don't worry. I totally understand if you gotta run. Otherwise, feel free to stick around. Six of these, 9, and 12 of each of those. And I already have the seal too. Forgot about that.
Your youth, no matter loud you.
Livgers. I like it. Okay, just need faith now, I believe. Oh, I guess I should probably also do, the section for the of the Indomitable, but I'm gonna... I'll do it once I get to Rykard. I want to go ahead and get Noble in the running section finished. Just in case I have some shenanigans like yesterday. And then yeah, we'll go give the Indomitable and kill Rykard. Oh boy. Surely I can still get the first or post. First one is the most important, I think. quite bad. I need to readjust the strat, I guess. I don't know why I keep getting the, like he's on the stairs and I can't get the riposte. Oh well, I guess I'll have to look at it or something. I think I usually put my head right there. Dude, you know what I've never seen before, actually, in a no-hit run? I don't think I've ever seen anybody sleep the two snakes at the top of this next room. The mage one and the sword one, guarding the path to Rykard. Would make sense to do that, but I don't think I've ever seen that. Like those two up there. Bet you could pretty easily line up a sleep pod. I've just never seen that. I really wish there was an all Great Runes category that was all Great Runes minus Rykard, dude. Whenever I start doing runs that I don't submit, I am taking him out of every all Great Runes run. I'm so sick of him. Am I dumb? Did I go the wrong way here? I did. Oops. Honestly, I might be able to cut those sleep pots out if I save them in a couple spots. Alright. I need 4K for a level. I think I'm gonna do it actually, just in case I have to bone out. It's what, 2? Nice. Okay, it's pretty good. Savage Kitty Bean, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay, so we need to go get Golden Vow Howl, and then I think we just go to Godric, right? Or to Market?
So I harbor even he would any road though we may. We hunted and with everything.
Oh, and we need to get Wild Strikes too. I need to remember that. Does Bernal have Wild Strikes? No, I don't know. I thought he might have it. I know it's on the ground, but I don't know why I thought he would maybe have it. But yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. We just slap on Ashes of War and go to Margate, pretty much. Go ahead and get 28 Faith too. I don't think I need anything else, dude. Just simply level up. I feel like I have a lot of levels though, which makes me wonder if I forgot something. Yo, what's up, Agent? How's it going, dude? Raid message. Nice. The classic delayed raid message, my favorite. Can't believe the last week of the regular hitless season is already here. It's kind of wild. I feel like the season was very long and also very short at the same time. I feel like I'm forgetting something because I have so many more levels than I usually do, but I don't know what I would be forgetting. Like, I have Gambit, I have the Bell Bearings, I have plus 12, I have Golden Vow, I'm about to go get Howl. I don't know what I would be missing. Oh well. Surely it's not important if I forgot something. And if it is something I forgot, I'll remember it eventually, before it's too late. And I'll go buy some daggers after Morgaunt, so I can have them for Vanilla. Or I guess after Godskin 2-0. I jumped a little early there. That's crazy. That could have been bad. Okay, that should be everything. I don't think I'm forgetting something. I don't think I'm forgetting something here. If I am, I have no idea what it is. I'm not actually sure if that R1 was safe, but worked out. Yeah, the R1 when he hops sideways, I'm not sure if that's actually safe. Especially not with this weapon, because this one's a bit slower. But it worked. Like, if he did it into the dagger, I'm not sure if I would be able to dodge it.
Well,
Thanks for the GGs. Do you know if that's safe to punish Vetri, when he does the side hop like that? Maybe if you have like a Colossal it's too slow, but I'm not sure if this weapon's fast enough. I just instinctively did it. You don't know, okay? That makes me feel worse about it. I won't do that again. I think with like a dagger or a rapier or something, it's probably fast enough. Which I have been doing a bit of practice with the rapier on Morgott. But I don't know on Margott. I'll just be happy I didn't get hit there due to that. Need to get the grace here too. I used to get a lot of smithing stones in Stormbow for the other cleaver. Not worth. Start doing with S-Stock? If you get hit, don't blame me, it's not my fault. I think it's safe. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, let me put on Wild Strikes for heavy infusion. I don't know, I feel like I treat it as a Moog thing. Like when he idles, it's safe to hit him. I'm gonna get hit. Never mind. That was so stupid of me. Why the fuck did I do that? Why did I do that? I should have gotten hit there, dude. Oh my god. I am such an idiot for that. I usually jump over his arm swing there, but I didn't even think about the fact that this weapon's like kind of slow, and that I was on the stairs, so I was way above him. And then when I did that jump, I was in the air for like 15 seconds. I was flying above him. Oh my god, that was so garbage. We take it. We'll take it, dude. Thanks to the GG. That's pretty bad, though. I don't know. I really don't... That attack, I used to not mind it, but I've had a lot of issues with it lately because I don't... Like, I can't always jump over it and punish, especially when I'm on the stairs. Scenario A, that one, somehow, I managed to live, but it's like it's awkward to jump over it and punish, and some weapons are too slow for that. But then, rolling through it feels really awkward because it's a bit of a tighter roll, but also you can't do a charged R2 punish, you just do an R1, which I guess I end up doing an R1 anyway, so. But, I don't know, maybe I should... You can, like, swing into him and bait out the horizontal swing. Maybe I should start doing that instead. Just get an R1. I think it's fast enough for an R1. I'll have to play around with it some when I inevitably get hit on this. Actually gonna save this remembrance just in case for money. Out spaces if all is a charge R2, that's crazy. I'll have to look at that though, because that would be helpful. I did try like baiting out the really long axe poke, if you know what I'm talking about, the one you can kind of strafe to the side. And I liked that, but I couldn't get it to, like I couldn't bait it out consistently. I think it was just like user error on my part, but I did have trouble with that when I tried it. Yeah, Godric, I used to like him a lot more, but I've started to like him less the more I fight him, because I keep trying to switch how I fight him, and it doesn't really go so well usually. But again, I think it's just all user error. I just need to figure out, because like part of it is I used to fight him a lot for region locked all bosses, and I use Patch's Spear, which is pretty quick. It has like a lot of jump punishes and stuff, so I'm used to a faster weapon like that. So when I go to Omenkiller Cleaver, where I really want to hit him with the fat charged R2s, I just can't on a lot of attacks, and it's like you have to adjust how you fight him based on your weapon, right? Like that's just kind of how it works. So that adjustment has just been tricky for me, I think, and I need to practice him a lot with like maybe a Colossal a little bit, maybe, you know, a dagger or something for a little bit, Uchi for a little bit, just like different weapons to get a feel for it. And actually be comfy with the different styles. Because like when I use... I did do Millennia R1+0 with Antspare, like just for practice after I did an any percent or something. All off stream though, but when you fight her with a rapier, you can't R1 when she does the side hop. Whereas like with Omenkiller Cleaver you can, so you have to adjust to that. And you can, I think you can do a tap R2 instead. So like, you have to kind of switch how you fight her. But after I fight some bosses for so long, I forget what switching feels like. R2, okay, yeah. I thought it was safe, but I couldn't quite remember. But yeah, honestly, she's a lot trickier with a rapier. Like, it's so foreign to me almost that it's just a lot harder for me. Guess I should probably go ahead and put Cragblade on when I get it, huh? Nice one. I have enough for a level yet? Like, did I maybe get some cash somewhere? No.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival...
Go ahead and use that, I guess. For after this fight. So after this, I need to go back to Stormvale and get Talisman, go upgrade the other Cleaver to plus 12, and then Illica and the Cloak. And the Talisman from Round Table as well. The pouch. Bonk. Talisman, upgrade, pouch, Illica. I think that's all I need to do here. We can go to Round Table first, though, I guess.
Only fine. You have now to become the thing as much.
Although I do have to come to Round Table after I get the Cloak. This is the part that's, like, a little unfortunate. Because I have to make 2 trips to Round Table because I need money to upgrade, but I bone out of the dungeon, so I'm just kind of stuck here. Where I have to warp twice to dupe the Remembrance.
Those are the challenge, find them well.
Or the Ash of War. So let's go get the pouch, or the talisman. And Stormville's such a cool area, dude. It's probably one of my favorite dungeons, legacy dungeons. Hallowed Tree's also up there, though. That's for sure. There's just so many little, like, back sections in getting through Stormvale. It's really cool. Is there a faster way to get to where I just went? I feel like there might be. But no, it would be the same grace I got. I've been going the back way a lot lately. And you get that grace to jump onto the rooftop. So, Gillica? Don't worry, Link, I already passed the point I got hit on Gillica last time. She didn't hit me either. Wasn't hurt, okay, bro? Relax. It's not my fault. I'm in a full buff, just in case, though. Just in case the Wild Strikes isn't enough. Although jumping would probably just be better, but this is cooler. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Easy peasy. Hardest boss in the run, dude. I got hit yesterday going through Stormvale, though. Oh, my bot died, dude. I have to fix him. It happened, like, as soon as I turned on my stream this morning, he just was like, yeah, I'm taking a fucking day off, goodbye. Like, okay, man, see you later. Wasn't paying him enough, I guess. The account on Firebot just got disconnected, and I didn't have the login info saved, so I just kind of forgot it. Of course, that's what my brain does. So I need to search through where I have my password saved and go find it. That's all. You're not gonna hit me, right, bro? Are you joking me? I'm 40 runes short. Are you serious? Look. It's nothing personal. If I get hit to this jellyfish, by the way, you all have my permission to clown on me for the rest of my life. Imagine I get shot in the back. Imagine he's red when I leave the dungeon later. He's chill. He's a chill guy. Name's Timothy. I do not know what song this is, by the way. Guess we've officially left my playlist. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sure that guy had a very small misunderstanding about my duties here. Listen, pal. Imagine I opened the wrong chest and I had to go back through. Did I? Surely I didn't forget to stealth because the archer didn't see me. I guess I just walked too close to him. Easy. Sorry, I got a water on my hands from my drink.
I didn't know we're doing much. Just lay out.
I didn't notice you there. Maybe if you took your hands off your eyes, you'd fucking see your customers, bro. You ever think about that? Now we have the drip, dude. Drip acquired. We only had to hurt one jellyfish. That's the jellyfish that hit Banjo, surely, and we're just avenging him. How much does the jump talisman increase? Is it 15% or not? You know what I should do, man? I'm an idiot for not doing this sooner, by the way. I should watch Gura's All Great Rune speedrun. Because I'm sure I would learn some lines that I'm taking slower. And I just thought about it because I think that rooftop jump I do is a bit slower than Gura's. Or, like, slower than it could be. Not just Gura specifically. So, I think I should probably look at that and see what I could be doing faster. Because I like to optimize speed, but at the end of the day, it is still a no-hit run, not a speed run. So I don't mind making time losses for stuff that I like or want, but I do like to be fast, and if I can take more efficient paths and stuff, then I would like to do that. There was a guy here not too long ago who submitted a run, and I didn't actually watch his exact pathing because the verifier who was verifying it timestamped the sketchy part, and the runner had, I don't know if he took a weird path or didn't use stealth or something, but he aggroed some of the balloon guys, and there were several of the little bubbles that almost hit him. Like, one spawned on top of his head as he was casting Gambit. Bro didn't even roll, he just ran, and it didn't hit him. There was one that like chased him and exploded right before it got to him. It was crazy. He almost got shot by the archer too. He jumped over the bolt just by jumping up the wing. It was wild and terrifying to watch. It was crazy. But he got the run. Sketchy as it was. That's all that matters. And this section is a lot nicer with Gambit. Basically the same, but it's just sketchier with Unseen Form. Oh, but I didn't switch my physic. It's fine. Just need to be careful of my stamina here. I'll leave Green Turtle in. Lose a bit of damage, but the regen I think will be really nice here. I'll switch it before Morgon. Oh, you're alive. Certainly not my best fight, but take it. I said GG. No GG for the jellyfish, though? That one was the scariest one. I didn't even know what was going to happen with that guy. As I full buff for the one single jellyfish. Whoever found this strat deserves like $1 million, by the way. I don't know who found it. I think it was Azaz, right? Actually deserves a smooch and $1 million. I'm getting some endurance. Yeah, I think it was Azaz, but I can't remember for sure. We'll see how this goes. I didn't do a whole lot of practice this morning, so clearly my Morgon isn't rusty. Jeez. Well, not quite, actually. I think he survives a little longer. Never mind. This poor boss needs some fucking help, dude. Oh, man. Hey, don't level up here. I need my money. Let me turn my controller back off and on real quick. Just in case. I don't want it to disconnect on Fire Giant again.
Old friend,
Like yesterday.
allow
It was
me
pretty
a
awkward.
moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd Tree. No? Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are husk the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you.
And dude, Morgott is such a fun boss. I'm really excited to do R1+0 because I'm excited to actually fight Morgott for more than 2 seconds. The more I practice him, the more I like him. He's so cool, dude. I one day want to be as cool as Morgott is. Morgott is slowly becoming my favorite boss, I think. I really like Malenia still, but I don't know, Morgott's pretty sick, dude. Also, if I miss any, I just realized this, but if I miss any notifications, let me know, because I actually, because my bot's not connected, I can't see all of them, I don't think. So if I miss something, please let me know. I will also say, I really have undervalued Green Turtle Talisman. This thing is really, really nice to have. It's kind of hard to fit it in sometimes because, like, if you have Blue Dancer, Ritual Sword, Axe Talisman or something, like, those are your talismans. You don't really have, like, you pretty much always use Sword Seal. It's really good, but you could replace Sword Seal with Green Turtle, but as far as damaging talismans go, you don't really want to sacrifice those. But, oh, excuse me. Green Turtle is really nice. This cape also looks pretty sick. I think I used this on my first playthrough until I found, Niall's cloak, and then I used that one. I think I did Nile cloak plus Malekith helmet for maximum drip. I've not seen that in a very, very long time. I don't know. I think I usually take Spectre's line. And I always look back and I don't actually see him scream ever, but maybe I was a little tighter on the inside there, so he did something different. Yeah, I have not seen him scream in quite a long time. Apparently, in these ruins, there's like a bunny or something that if you follow it, it'll take you to the bell bearing without getting spotted. I've never seen the bunny because I obviously just use Gambit and go a different way, but I've heard that there is a bunny and it seems pretty cool. It's really cool, all the tiny little details they put in this game. Could also not cast Gambit here as a time save too, but that's a very minor time save. Could go across the lake and get the 7s too. Oh my gosh, you know what I could do? I could go across the lake and get the 7s there, so I can get them both to plus 19. And then I can go to... Oh, there's only 4 in the sewers, not 8. I could go get one to plus 20 though, but I'm not gonna do that. Fire Giant with plus 22. I have not done that, I don't think. Yeah. Maybe on the Arbalest run I did, but I can't remember. Probably not. I don't think I did. Because the other one is in the sewers, right? The other 8? There's one in the Skull and Kaled, and then one in sewers. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not doing that. Duo with plus 23. Imagine doing Haligtree first and duo with plus 25. That's the tech, dude. I feel like that's such a waste, though. Like, the reason I'm doing duo is so I can get the Bellbring and get plus 24. It's a little different with 2 weapons, but still. That's so overkill. Although, okay, I'm probably gonna go back and do Arbalest any percent at some point. Because I feel really bad for bailing out on that one, but that run was miserable. But at this point, I might go back and do it. But I will need to get plus 23 for duo, I think. I think I had, like, plus 19 for Morgoth. I went out and collected so many damn stones. It was awful. But I think I had plus 19 for Morgoth. And the damage was still trash. The fight was, like, longer than RO1 plus 0, I think. It's crazy. Mostly because R1 plus 0, you actually have... Like, you have staggers and you have statuses, even if you don't have a lot of damage. But on the Arbalest, you don't have staggers, and you don't have damage, and your status is trash and takes 5 hours to proc. Like, it's really bad. But yeah, I might go back and do that on one day. I'd like to, because someone requested it, and I feel bad for bailing on it, but the route was so bad. Like, I think it would be easier to do RO1 plus 0 instead of Arbalest any percent. Unless I'm doing something wrong with the crossbow. Like, I'm just, I don't know, using it incorrectly. But it seems like the best bolts at every point throughout the game is just the normal bolts. Because I tried the lightning bolts on Golden Godfrey with a full lightning setup, and it did less damage than the regular bolts with Blue Dancer. And so I was like, well, why do I even bother getting different bolts for different bosses if these are just better? Which, that was kind of disappointing, but I don't know. Doesn't have any scalings either, so it's just kind of bad, in my opinion. Like, at least with bows, they have a little bit of scaling on them. Need stones? Tempted to do Malekith after Godskin Duo. I'm at least gonna do Bird Skip, but I'm tempted to do Malekith too. Just go ahead and get him out of the way.
Don't pay me and just lay out your...
Think about the point 25 after Duo. Oh yeah, because there's the stone that's like in... It's like above Duo kind of, right? I think you get that one. I don't know exactly where it is. Maybe I do, but I don't know how to get it safely, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But you're totally right. Yeah, that one, I need to learn that pickup for more dual runs like this if I do them in the future, because it is fun. It's not too bad to upgrade 2 weapons with the Crystallian. But I don't know where that one is, and that is the next fastest one, because I'm probably gonna rush Duo on these runs anyway, because, like, that's just what makes the most sense to get the bell bearing. I think this is everything. In your first run? Okay, I'll have to check that out, along with the Renala. So I can figure out how to be a professional. Professional no-hit runner. That is not what I meant to do. Almost messed that up in the phase 1 with the regular L1. White boys can't jump. That is awesome. They do say that, don't they? To be fair, I did miss a jump in there, so they might be onto something. Oh my god. Alright, Melinda, come on.
Ice world and death. Are you to commit? Let my hand.
Dude, I got a hair in my eye. I'm probably gonna schedule a haircut for tomorrow. I've been putting it off for a while. And I don't really dislike it being this long, but I think it looks a little strange sometimes, especially after I've been wearing headphones, and it gets in my eyes a lot, so. But I've been putting it off because we're visiting my brother pretty soon, and so I didn't want to have to get 2 haircuts before we saw him. I guess I could have just gotten one after, but I've just been putting it off, and I'll probably get one tomorrow, since I won't stream tomorrow, and then I'll be ready for next week when we visit him. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I usually like shorter hair, like right after I get my haircut, because it's more convenient for like taking a shower and drying my hair. It's easier to wash and dry. But I do kind of like it long. It is, I don't know, something. Hair links, yeah. I haven't, but yeah. I used to have a buzz cut as a kid because it's really easy for my parents to just cut mine and my brother's hair. So we just had a buzz cut for like the first, I don't know, I grew my hair out in high school or junior high. I think I was in 9th grade or 8th grade when I first grew my hair out. And then my brother did shortly after. And I've had like the same hairstyle since then pretty much, but well, maybe I grew it out before then, but I didn't really style it at all, and then I did like the classic white boy swoosh to the side thing. I'm gonna try and one cycle them. I think I can. Should be able to get close at least. If not, I'll just run back and sleep the next one. Damn it, we did it, boys. That's crazy. Yeah, that's literally all I had to do. But every time I tried to do 2 jumps after they died, it wouldn't work. I was like, man, that sucks. And then yesterday, I did jump L2 and then an R1 after on Apostle, and it hit him. And it did a lot of damage, and there was just a sliver of health, and I was like, you know, I think I can... I bought extra stones. And I was like, yeah, I think I can one cycle with this damage, and I can. It's kind of wild. Okay, gotta buy some daggers.
Wait, well, you're...
Wait, that's really nice that I can one cycle. It's a nice time save. I'm gonna pick this up though. Excuse me, dog. So I think that might be enough to get me 2 levels instead of 1. We'll see. If I didn't buy those extra 7s, I'd definitely be able to get 2 levels. Okay, let's see. Yep, 2 levels, nice. Okay, I thought I'd be fine there, and I kind of bumped the top. Okay, bird skip time. I have gotten bird skip quite a few times consistently lately, but I'm still always a bit worried about it. And I do not have faith in myself to port out if I mess up, so. Nice. It depends on when it is, Lemon. I'm tempted to, but it really just depends on when it is. I know they announced it yesterday. Did they say when it's gonna be? I didn't actually look at the announcement. But see, if I do Malekith, I just go do him now, and I don't have to get this grace. So I might switch that up next time. We'll see. But yeah, I might, depending on when it is and how long the season would be at max. Because if I play for the max amount of time, I don't want to play for like 3 or 4 months again. Because it just takes so long, and the practice isn't always the most fun thing for me, so I like to stop at a certain point. Pretty not great event. What have you heard about it? I heard people liked the first one, but there were like some issues they had with it. But I haven't heard much about this one. I think I heard a little bit yesterday from Hoosier, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Boring for returning players? Okay. Well, to be fair, I wouldn't be a returning player as I have not played, but yeah, that's one thing about some events is like you want to see improvements between seasons because obviously every season isn't going to be perfect. So having those improvements really, I think, goes a long way for me. Repetitive. Yeah, I could see that. Same route? Oh, really? I see. Yeah, I mean, if it's the same route, I'd probably learn it pretty quickly, and it would be easy to just rinse and repeat every round, but that is kind of boring, so. Oh my god, I almost jumped off thinking I missed my stop. Thought that hit him. That'd have been pretty awkward if that missed. Just turns around. Huh? What was that? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me with these two fucking ginormous cleavers over here. Just buffs here. We don't actually need, Drag Blade for these, because we can't use it with bow. Nice. But yeah, I don't know. I've been leaning towards no, I won't play in Deathless League, but it does seem kind of cool. So it is tempting, but I don't know. Probably not is the answer, but there's a small chance. Maybe if they make some changes to it and people seem more interested, I might. But if people are not liking it and it seems repetitive, I probably will not like it. Just by doing no-hit runs where the setup is almost always the same, but it's a different story. In my opinion, at least. I don't know, maybe it would feel the same, but I don't know. I will likely not be playing. I'm gonna get this elevator send back down. Just in case I mess up or something. I need to bone out. So I mean I think I'm good. Probably should actually wait for Renala to circle around some. Although I'm really impatient, but I probably should. I think there's a kid in front of this child too. Let's see. Nope. Good. I do prefer the Kukris. They're a little more complicated with like lining up and stuff, and some of the kids are a lot harder to hit, but certainly makes them a lot easier. Okay, so I think I did Howl Cragblade here yesterday, but I'm just gonna do Howl because the Cragblade was cutting it a bit close. Surely that doesn't aggro anybody in there. I don't think so. I think the summons are scripted aggros. And I'll switch the cleavers so the one on my left hand has Cragblade and it's plus 25. And I'll cut the one on the right first. That is not the right buff order, bro. Come on now. I need to pee. I could probably Cragblade here in the future if I wanted to, because I just bore off my left hand. I guess it doesn't really matter though. That's a blank, yeah. Blasted, dude. Doesn't even stand a chance. I did bird skip too, Link. You should be proud of me. First try. It's pretty cool. Oh, you did? Hell yeah. It's been a pretty clean run so far. The main thing I'm worried about is Malekith and Melania at this point, but if we get hit, we get hit. It is what it is.
Please, no.
It's your lucky day, Albus. I'm on a good run, so you may survive.
I haven't a clue. No secrets like me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
Shut up, bro.
Wait, well. Oh, I have finished. The curse, I beg you. You must. And if you should need, then please give.
Following the rules. I'm a changed man. After hearing your speeches. Okay. They're seeing your speeches. Well, I guess I heard them too, right? When you commentated for No Hit Hikers? I'm not barking. Barking is in the past. I'm a changed man now. I don't bark anymore. Oh my god. Yeah, you can clip it, dude. Go for it. Yeah, make it a sound alert. That would be so funny. Dude, I really need to go pee. I really need to go. I'm gonna get this Grace and go to the bathroom. Alright. I'll pause the music, but oh, I need to leave my game open since I'm on a run. Okay, I'll just be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, sorry about that. Where were we? Here, I guess. Yeah, if we get past Melania, I'll feel pretty good. But if we get past Malekith, I will feel very good. Of course, things can still go wrong, but those are kind of the last two trickier fights. Moog a little bit too, in case I jump into his spear, but usually that doesn't really happen with the way I position. And I try and time the jumps around it as well. I wonder if you could use a sleep pod on the trio at the elevator window, or not. What is this huge open field here for, by the way? Is there, like, something there, or is it just this random mass open field? I think it's just a random open field, honestly. I always feel like when I run through that section, there's gonna be a dragonkin that spawns there and just punches me. I don't think there is one there. Hey. I don't think this archer's actually triggered yet, but I'm always so scared they're gonna shoot at me. Right, like my least favorite running section now. I've never been hit doing this strat, but it always really sketches me out. Good. Good, good, good. A zombie tried to push me the other day. He saw me somehow. I think I just didn't crouch, and that was the issue, which I didn't realize I needed to. Maybe it's like daytime and no crouch, but one or the other's fine. I don't really know. Should have enough kukris here. I actually have quite a few left. I guess I did the no kukri DTS strat instead. So that's where a bunch of them are coming from, which is kind of nice. Should have like 4 left over. Maybe 5. I think I used an extra one somewhere. There's kind of a lot of zombies over there, dude. Ah, that is unfortunate. We'll kill this one. And then we can maybe distract this one somehow. I'm gonna go ahead and reset that area, I think, though. Just because that was a little sketchy. For strength, we need to stop at 79 strength because that's the cap. I have Physic and Sorceal and Great Rune. I'm pretty sure you can sprint across here and he won't see you, but I'm gonna take it safe. And we have sleep pots. I'll make one more. Whoops. That's not how that's supposed to go. I knew something was gonna go wrong there when I messed up the jump a bit early. Yeah, peasy easy, dude. Yeah, when I hit her with one, I knew she was gonna get staggered on the next one and then unstaggered instantly from the next hit. And I was like, that's not good, but oh well. I guess I could have done an R1 or something, but it would have been the same result where her doing one attack. Generally, I jump a bit later though, so I actually get the stagger and like 1 or 2 glint blades. Jump R2, jump L1. Maybe I haven't actually tried it. But I guess I could go try that after this. Nah, I'm gonna get hit somewhere. I can already feel it in my butt cheeks. The normal spot for feeling things, of course. I just realized how that sounded, never mind. I mean, if I get the run, I probably won't test it. That's true, but if I don't get the run, I'll test it, I guess. You don't feel things in your butt cheeks, dude? It's just like, I think people say like that butt cheek feeling. You know what I mean? They're like, I just have a bad feeling in my butt. You know? Look at my butt cheeks. Tragic. You hate to see it, dude. You need yourself a butt cheek friend. You can get some butt cheek action. Oh, I probably should have bought the dagger or something to quick step across the lake with. I'll go get it real quick. Oh, yeah. Duh. Hello. Oh, excuse me. I guess I don't the bow, right? Just the dagger. Shit. Whoops. -1 kukri. Hate to see it. I don't need them anymore. I need one for Moog and one for this section again and one for the room. So I should have 3 left. 3 extras, basically. It's fine. Probably should have gotten my other +25 when I went to round table, but I did not. Oh well. I'll do it after Melania, because I need it on Moog. Or I guess I'll want it on Moog. Dude, this is not my playlist anymore, but I really like some of these songs. Kind of fun. Is there like a Spotify history that you can use to go back and look at songs you played but don't know the name of and didn't look at when you played them? Surely that's a thing they've made, right? I messed up my menuing. I'm just gonna go get plus 25 right now. Said that I don't have to worry about which one's plus 25, which one's plus 24. Not that it really makes a big difference, but it is nice at least to have. Okay, somehow every time I'm on a real run where I'm fighting Melania, I do something wrong and the fight's super sketchy, so let's try and have a good fight this time instead of like doing something weird and messing up. Okay, so spiked axe talisman, everything looks fine. Oh, my sleep pots, daggers, should be good. Just try and have a good fight is all. If not, sucks, I guess. Play better. Forehead. Ready for waterfall? I thought I rolled early. Okay, not bad. What's up, Owen? What's going on, dude? Nice. Classic bleed on the last hit, of course, but nice. Alright. Thanks to the GG's, Noma? Nova? Jesus. Fuck, dude. That was Melania, dude. Easy boss. Yeah, this weapon's really good on her, honestly. Just physic back. Let's make it nighttime. Nice, dude. That was a really clean fight. There was like one moment where I was like, that's not usually what I do, but other than that, it was really solid. And that, I didn't get a crouch input eaten at all either, which is nice. I don't know if it's my controller bind I did that helps, or if it's just like I'm waiting a second now so I don't get it eaten, but it's good. No, hit run guys are not human. Thanks, dude. It's just hours and hours and hours of practice. I do believe that the no-hit any percent is mostly simple enough that anybody could do it if they put in a little bit of time to practice. And they were actually interested in doing it, but some of the harder stuff, like, it just takes a really long time to practice. And that's just all it is, really. Just a bunch of practice. I enjoy the sport, so I practice a lot. 200 hours. Probably close to like 2,000, but I don't know. I play this game a lot outside of practicing. I've done a lot of runs without practice, just like messing around and stuff, and I've done a lot of casual stuff as well. And I've also done a lot of bingo and randomizer races and stuff, so not all of my hours in this game are strictly no-hit practice. Too little for you? I see. Understandable. I guess not everyone has 2,000 plus hours to just drop on a game. Although, I do routes that are a little more challenging. Like, any percent, you don't have as many bosses to practice. Like, you don't have to worry about Melania or Moog or anything. Plus, you can use, like, Margit and Morgoth's Shackle, which I did not use on this, to help make those two bosses a lot easier. So there are ways to make the runs easier. Hours in different games, yeah, that's fair. Diverse portfolio, yeah. I have a couple games that are kind of at the top of my leaderboard in time, but other than those couple of outliers, I do spread fairly evenly, but I also, like, I don't know, I just hyperfixate on a game for a little while and spend a long ass time in it, and then I'm like, okay, something new now, I guess. It's just how it goes. But even if I woke up tomorrow and I was like, man, I'm so bored of doing Elden Ring stuff, I'm gonna play another game, I'll probably come back to Elden Ring eventually, just for fun at some point. It's just kind of who I am. Like, I've played a lot of time, or spent a lot of time in Ark, Survival Evolved, and Ascended. Mostly Evolved, but I still go back and play Ascended quite frequently, because I do still really enjoy the game. Seriously? So much you can do in this game? That's true. There's a lot in the game. Deleted after first run. Classic. I mean, to be fair, there is, like, at least for me, there's so much in the game, it gets overwhelming. So it's harder to, like, start up a fresh run, because it's like, man, what do I want to do on this run? How do I want to play? I have to go collect my smithing stones and my talismans and everything. That kind of sucks, but I still, like, it's easier for me to no-hit it, I think, because it gives me, like, a end goal instead of just playing for fun, right? That's me personally, though. Obviously, not everyone's gonna feel that way. Never did Moog, Melania, and DLC. Yeah, Moog and Melania are both really tricky, and I think it's a little cringe that they put the DLC behind Moog. And the DLC is really fun, but it's also, it's tough, dude. That's for sure. Tutorials, yeah. I think I've only ever pirated one game, and I ended up buying it anyway, because they changed it a bunch, and I just really like the series. Nice. Oh, Gwen. That's hitless damage with an S tier weapon, dude. That's all it is. I'm a little worried about Malekith, but going strong. Yeah, Malekith's pretty tricky. He's an actual like tricky boss. He's really tricky, but he's a lot of fun. He kind of suffers from the Morgott issue as well, where he's a little too squishy, doesn't really have enough poise, and you can almost always script phase 2 because of that, but he's kind of a glass cannon on casual. He's gonna blast you, and that's all he's there for. Yeah, the destined death. It's a little awkward with the jump attacks too, but kind of gotten used to it now.
Approacheth destined death. I will not have it stolen from you again.
Jesus, why did that spawn there? Nice. I saw that the phase 2 transition, one of the R1s, or one of the hits whiffed, so simply need an R1 there, which is safe actually to put in for some reason. Alright, dude. Any on pacers? Heck yeah. Yeah, you said after 10k hours, yeah. I don't have that much time, but yeah. Pretty much. Where am I going? Ran the wrong direction, actually. Cheese weapons in Outer Ring? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just guessing. I don't really do much PvP. I think a lot of the hate is from PvP when it was really good, but they've nerfed it. It's still a strong weapon, but like there's plenty of strong weapons. You can make just about any weapon in this game look insanely busted, you know, if you know what you're doing and you can set up a good build for it. That's all it takes. Is Lank still here, by the way? I know this was his run, so I want him to see it if he's interested. Yeah, Starfos are insane, dude. One of the best weapons in the game, for sure. Alright, Sir Yaps a lot. Maybe I should DM Link so he doesn't fucking miss it. I mean, are you an on-pacer? I don't have to be an on-pace, but I do like to be. And I want Link to be here because this was his request. Yeah, sure. DM Link, tell him I'm close. Phrase it just like that, though, so he doesn't know what's happening. The ultimate Twitch DM. Fucking yell at him. Is that an offer, Owen? Hey, Sim's taken. Rip. Yes. Very nice. 2 minutes of ads. Fuck, I should have snoozed them. I'm sorry. I can wait, though, for the ads to finish before I do Red Beast. Surely I'll wait for Link, yeah. Did you DM Link Lemon? You don't have to, but I was just curious if you did. Pokemoning? Alright, I'll DM him and start buffing. Enjoy your Pokemon. Your Pokemans. What's up, Link? Literally 2 seconds after I DM you. Surely I won't get hit. Are you here lurking there? As long as you don't miss it. Yeah, Godfrey's gone. Already took care of that. Fool. G fucking G, dude. Nice, dude. Yeah, this was a sick run, Mike. Thanks for requesting it. YOLO AR? No, dude, no fucking way. What's up, Tagger? Yeah, Elden Beast 2, man. Yeah, easy peasy, dude. Did we YOLO the AR, man? No, I skipped a cutscene.
The fallen leaves.
Oh, I didn't put on the helmet. I trolled. I have to redo it. Oh my god. No way.
Tarnished became Elden Lord.
Only fist, no hit, no run, no dodge. No, I'm not doing that.
The
That run's
lights
probably not possible. I'm gonna be honest.
our seed will
Nice,
look
dude.
back upon us
Missed
and
the helmet,
call
but I'll take it. Got the run.
an age.
Yeah, it feels good, dude. I haven't gone a no-hit run in like a year. So feels good to get one. Yeah, dude, I've been doing so much bingo stuff. Like I think the last one I got was the Nagakiba run. And then I routed a couple, but I was also doing bingo stuff. Yeah, it's true. If I don't count no-hit league. Okay. Shit, dude. If I was to even YOLO AR, who do I even go to first? Fias? I'm gonna get hit, dude, like instantly. I'm not doing YOLO, dude. This shit's gonna suck ass. I also started doing some dexterity. No, I'm not gonna do Fias. I'll teleport to like Rolana maybe. AR except Fortisex, that's not that much better, dude. Like I gotta go kill Moose and Classy. I'm not doing that. But I will open my ER tool and go to Rolana. Yeah, I might actually fuck on Posse, but Posse's so lame, dude. I don't like fighting Posse. I'll get 7 Skidoo. I think 7 seems fair. I think that's what I got to in the league. But I bet this build will just destroy Rolana. Probably would fuck on Plassy, but nah, dude. I'll go back to him after Rolana Mesmer Gaius, because these are my 3 favorite DLC fights. Oh, but I have medium load. I can't do this fight medium load. I will go get the talus, or the pouch, the physic tier, Jesus. Not sure how to get this one, but I think I can just sneak up to it and grab it without the snail seeing me. I'll just replace my strength tier. It's not doing a whole lot. I really value my endurance quite a bit. Surely I can go up this way and just skip this stuff. Disgrace. Who else is even part of all remembrances? I can't even remember all of them. Classy, Fortisax, Moose, Estelle. True, yeah, Estelle. I forgot about him. Anybody else? There's only like 4. But those 4 add like 2 hours. Not really, but they do add a lot of time. See, Estella alone adds like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Moose, probably like 10, lighting the candles. Plassy's not that bad, but Fortisex is another big time loss. I guess it's just like way down here. Is it really just those 4? There's no way that's all 15, right? I guess so. Oh well. Anyway. I imagine this build will be very good here. I'm just doing a couple DLC bosses that I enjoy fighting. That's it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Viralana? That is crazy. Holy. Yeah, the build's pretty cracked, and this is like an S+ tier weapon. S+. It's very good. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't mean to invade your privacy like that. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Dang, I can't believe you spawn all the way over there. I guess that's where the grace is. Oh, nice lag, dude. I bet I could get a jump in right there. Nice. That makes up for my Commander Gaius week that I didn't get to play, because Matt had an emergency. Alright, do Mesmer next. And then I will not be able to do Consort Hitless, and I already know that, so I'm not even gonna bother. Pretty sure this was the right grace. Yeah. I don't know if I've actually fought Mesmer since we did the Mesmer week, but try. Yeah, I guess I could at least try, but I will not be able to do PCR hitless. I can guarantee you 1000% I will get that. But I'll give it one shot. Nice whiff, dude. What?
In Bradenstein, oblivion has
Yes, the classic dog shit fucking hitbox garbage. That's like actually just not even my fault, but that's how they get you, dude. I guess I transitioned him. Yeah, so if you don't know, this happens with Malekith as well. And I think it can happen with Godfrey Horaloo. What can happen is if you transition them when they're doing an attack, the hitbox stays in phase 2 even though you can't see it. So let me go back to phase 1. Yeah, it is really stupid, but also like classic whiff. This is why I don't do the jump attack build on Melania, because this happens all the time where like you just completely miss. So I don't do it on her a lot. Where did I transition him? Ah, yeah. So we transition him as he's doing his spear right here. So pay attention to this little rock pile. It's on my left here. It's right here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like right here. This is where the hitbox is. And there's literally nothing you can do about this other than be aware of it. And I didn't know it happened on Mesmer. I should have, but I didn't. So we go here, do the jump, throw the dagger. It's behind me, now it's in front of me. Roll here. Dodge this. Keep in mind, the hitbox I believe is right here. Right here, on this rock pile. And I die. That's what happens. That's how that works. I looked at the wrong rock pile, but yeah. That's how it works. Because I dodged this attack. Like, I died here because it's because I transitioned him in phase 1 on that attack. That's how it works. That like he's doing this attack, so the hitbox is still there. It's really stupid, but that is what happens in Elden Ring. It can happen on Malekith. Pretty sure it can happen on Horaloo. Stupid, yeah. Yeah, one hit away, yeah. But there's... Like, I didn't know it happened on Mesmer, too. I should have, because it's a cutscene boss, but yeah. That's how it goes. It's pretty funny. And, like, of course, it's not a real run. I'm not really that upset about it, but it is funny. We at least got the run before that point, and then we did do Rolana and Gaius, and almost Mesmer hitless, so... That was good, dude. It's clean. Clean run. Like, the only thing that went wrong, I think, on this entire run was Noble, which I kind of expected. And yeah, like, Rykard was good. Milady was really clean. Renala was really good with the kids. Naya was good. Loretta was a bit of an error, but I know how to fight Loretta, so it wasn't that bad. So yeah, GG's, dude. Thank you to Lank for requesting this. This was a pretty sick run. That's gonna be all for me today, though. Let me... Hopefully my stream doesn't crash when I go to my stream ending. It looks like it was good. But yeah, dude. Nice. Heck yeah. If you're on the YouTube stream, I do apologize. I cannot raid people on YouTube, to my knowledge, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I will be back on Thursday doing something. I don't know yet, but something hitless. But yeah, if you're on YouTube, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here, and I will see